Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Good to see you again. And guys, we just hosted our first tournament this past Monday, the TheLuffyTCG Bounty Battle. It's my new webcam tournament series that will be running hopefully once every 2 weeks, sometimes every week. Just kind of depends, but I have plans for so many more events. I could not be more excited. This event went really well. I made a couple mistakes, so you'll probably see that throughout the commentary. There's going to be some moments where I made some mistakes on the display, but it was a lot of fun. I think the gameplay was great. I'm looking forward to having more players and more, fantastic games to commentate and go over as well. But if you are interested in playing in any of these events, I would highly recommend joining my Discord and reading the welcome message. There is a welcome message that explains what you need to do. That's very important, so please be sure to do that. The next event that we'll be holding will be on February 10th. I haven't decided on the time yet. That's going to kind of vary. I know that times and dates won't work for everybody, but don't worry. Some events will be on better dates for you and better times based off of where you live. But I just want to say a massive thank you to Cody as well as Vampire Gaming. Cody being my judge that helped me run and basically make this event kind of seamless. He was really the one that was just absolutely crushing it behind the scenes, so massive thank you to him. And Vampire Gaming, the GOAT, for coming in, doing the commentary with me. He wasn't there for round one, so you'll notice it's just me doing the commentary for round one. He was running a little bit behind, but he got there for the rounds 2 through 5, so it was fantastic. Guys, if you don't know Vampire Gaming, I'm going to have all of his socials linked in the description below, so be sure to check that out. But other than that, I sponsored this event. We're going to have amazing sponsors for upcoming events. And yet again, just throwing it out there, if you or you know someone that would be interested in sponsoring some of these events, please feel free to reach out to me. My Discord DMs are always open. Special shout out to Lord Richards. Okay, you see this beautiful manga kid? That's going to be an event we're going to have at the end of February. We're going to have a tournament, 128 players, hopefully 64 players maybe, but hopefully 128 players playing for a manga kid. Shout out to Lord Richards from Dapper Games for providing this, and cannot wait for that event. Other than that, I would love to hear your feedback. There's some things that I messed up during this, and I would love to do better. I would love to hear what you guys think. If there's maybe something I could be doing differently, I'd love to hear it. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy the games, and thank you. They're going to be starting it off for us here, round 1. I wanted to choose 2 people that I knew would be fun to watch, but also a matchup that would be fun to watch. I think Lucci, obviously being very favored into this matchup, is a little rough for my man Norris, but I have faith. He's the guy that would make this happen. All right, he's the guy that would make dreams come true for Purple Luffy here. So as much as I love my man Justice and he's playing Lucci, I'm gonna say, bro, I hope that you take this L right here. All right, sweet. So he's gonna start off with the law. He's gonna take a look at that top 4, finding a Sanji, gets the 2K. 2K is not like super helpful in this matchup, so I wonder if maybe he just, might have not found the piece that he was looking for. But it also could be that, hey, I've already got the pieces I need, so I'm gonna feel pretty comfortable with a good old-fashioned 2K counter here. Does counter out with the Onami and then plays the Brook. This is a horrendous start, as well as Lucci going first. For Purple Luffy, just having Lucci see Brook on curve is so rough. I hate every minute of it. Yeah. But the 5K from Luffy does make me feel like we're probably going to see the ramp into maybe a 5-cost kid, maybe a Sangoro. No matter what, though, with an Ice Age, it's getting taken off the board. So we'll see. Rest in the 5, though, does play the Sangoro out. I think this is fine either way, Either way, it feels as though Lucci's probably going to have that Ice Age to answer. If not, I mean, it could be a leader effect. use the Helmeppo as well. So it could be like a leader effect, use Rebecca's situation with Helmeppo. I mean, there's a bunch of different ways that Lucci can get there. Unfortunately, though, I want to see no Ice Age, bro. No Ice Age one time. Let's let this Sangoro live. Please. Please. And, oh, you know what? That was another thing I meant to set up. So let me get this really fast, is the round timer. So this is something that I haven't really fully set up prior to, because I needed to have this kind of ready beforehand. So ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a little scuffed, okay? It's going to be a little scuffed how this is going to look. I'm going to do timer. Okay, and yes. Perfect. Okay. A little scuffed, like I said, but it's supposed to be... It was tough to get this set up without having the tournament set up prior to. So now we can see the time remaining, all that good stuff. I unfortunately did miss what happened there. It looked like a leader swing and a Khalifa cycling out a few cards. So look at that. Sangoro, it looks as though Sangoro gets to live another day. This is actually fantastic for Norris here. Just not having, you know, that big of a deal. Oh, you know what? There we go. I just wanted to see what that notification was, and now I can just look on my phone because I forgot we're running that good old-fashioned broadcast. Sangoro does swing, get the draw, though, because he can ramp to 8. Love it. Just having an answer for Brook would be huge here. Like 7-cost Sanji would be fantastic. It'll be kind of interesting to see what he does. I mean, it could just be the classic Luffy Taro, but Sanji is perfect. That gets rid of the Brook. Resting that kind of allows like a 6k swing and a 7k, so no way you can protect it, and you can pressure your opponent down to 3 life, potentially get 2 cards out of hand. That's actually a huge turn for a Norris here. I'm super happy that he was able to get that start. But like I said, you know, Lucci, the longer this game goes, Lucci is just going to be looking good. So Justice right now, there's no chance that he doesn't have a way to answer at least one of these, right? With the Brooks and Trash, you have Rebecca plays. You just have to have some form of reduction. I mean, if he's whiffed on reduction this hard into the match, it can be a little tricky. Obviously, with both characters being above a 4-cost, a Jack play here doesn't really do him much. So you can swing 5 with lead, but it's not going to put anything within Jack range. So you kind of have to rely on some of your other reduction here. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I mean, with 7 Dawn, you got plans. I mean, Norris obviously is sitting pretty. He's got about 7 cards in hand, 3 life. Obviously, you would love to get down a... you'd love to get down the Luffy Taro in the previous turn. But the tough part is if you do exactly just that, I mean, you're pretty much just allowing Brook to get free value for the rest of the game. So getting that off the board is just really huge. Unbiased commentator is who I am. I would never favor a purple Luffy over any other deck. Never. I would absolutely never do that. That's not something, you know, my professional demeanor would allow me to do. Yeah. We do see the 6k swing, though. Whoa, is he running Chopper? Oh, I love every second of it. He's running Chopper, dude. See, this is why I love a Norris. You know, he's a mana culture here. This is a mana culture. He understands a good card when he sees one. Does counter out with the Sanji, though. Looks like we're lifting a Dawn here. Okay, so we're going to see a 5k swing. This is probably just to get another card out of hand, and then with the 5 Dawn, I would imagine some form of answer to either the Sanji or the Sangoro. It kind of boils down to what Lucci really feels most threatened by, you know? Oh, does take the 5. I can respect it, but that's a little scary. A little scary. Okay, so Tempest Kick, that means that the Sangoro has definitely got to be a 1-cost. He's going to bring back the Brook here. Does KO the Sangoro. Okay. So reduction went on to that. He's going to pass turn. Going back to a Norris with 8 Dawn, I believe. No, 9 Dawn, because he was able to ramp to 8, then go back down to 7. Yeah, so this is, I mean, this is not bad. Both players looking pretty solid here. I think that more than likely, Jubby is trying to save a little bit of what he has for, you know, that Moria play that's going to be very important. This is going to be a 5 into the Rebecca. As much as I hate that you have to get rid of Rebecca here, you kind of really do. Because if you leave it on the board and then they start to just get 1, 2 Rebeccas and then they play down a Sabo, it just gets really tricky with them running away with the blockers. So, does play down the Law, which I think is fantastic. You kind of need the card to be able to deal with those Rebeccas once they get rested. But he's also going to get the 9-cost Luffy and probably swing 7 into the Brook, I would imagine. Definitely going to just let that go. And now, does he attach the 1 for an 8k to life, or is he just going to leave it up for a potential giant? I think we're just probably going to see a 7 here. Yeah. Yep, yeah, just a 7. I think it would be a little scared if I was Jubby to go down to 2, personally. I don't know. I don't think I would like to be at 2 in this early stage of the game. You know, it looks as though he had 1 Moria in trash, so odds are good that you see some more, but ooh, he lives that dangerous life. He's like, you know what? I don't need that counter. I'm good. Or excuse me, I don't need that life because I got counter. I'm good. Yep. So now he's going to go to 9. This is a pretty threatening board, though. We do see, with the 9, you know, an ability to answer 2 of the cards on the board with a Moria play now, but still leaving at least one of these Sanjis alive is pretty unfortunate. But, you know, such is the life of Lucci sometimes. Yeah. Oh, the cams are mirrored? You know what? They might actually, yes, be rotated. Thank you for letting me know that. So what I can do is I can just let me adjust that really quickly. See, this is why I love the feedback. Flip it horizontally. Boom. Perfect. We're gonna flip this one horizontally. Boom. There it is. There it is. Thank you for that. I appreciate that you let me know. Because truth be told, it actually looks correct on my screen, but I didn't realize that the OBS had it rotated. So I appreciate you letting me know that. Yeah, go Jubster, dude. Jubby's a good dude. I want both of these players to win. Unfortunately, that's not the world we live in, though. So that's gonna be answered for another day. All right. So it looks as though 5K from Mr. Jubbers here. Going at the life, -1 to, I believe he pointed to the Sanji. Yep, so another 2k counter. Doesn't feel great to give 2ks for these 5, so these 5 checks are actually getting a lot of value for Jubby right here. He is going to use the Ice Age. I knew he was sitting on it. And there's the Moria. I can't imagine he wouldn't do like a Rebecca Spandine play here. So it's just going to be interesting what the other card is, because I don't believe you can get anything else in range, right? So no, you shouldn't be able to. But I don't believe he has a Spandine? Or Spandam, excuse me? Not Spandine, Spandam in his trash. Yeah, so I think he's not choosing to... Yep, he's not going to choose to play out a second card. He just hasn't seen the perfect cards that he needs. Or he does have a Helmeppo, but he's more content with leaving the Helmeppo in trash for a future play. Does return the Ice Age, the Gecko Moria, and a Lucci here. Putting out that SP Lucci, though, he wanted to flex on us just a little bit. I respect that. I respect that a lot. Yeah. So going ahead and passing it over, though. So this is where Purple Luffy gets a little dangerous. We're up to 10 Dawn. We know that we have the 9-cost Luffy in hand. He's also bound to have, you know, potentially a Gum Gum Giant here. So, you know, there's a lot of routes that Enoris can take based off of how much Dawn he has. You know, what his situation's looking like. I believe this is just going to be a 7 to life. You know, Jubby could just give him a 2k and a 1k, but Rebecca feels very appetizing here. But knowing that he has the 9 cost, I don't know, makes it a little tricky sometimes. I get a little scared. Ooh, the 7. Okay, I actually kind of respect this. I think what he's got cooking is a Luffy Taro play here. So, little 7K. Little 7K at the life. He does have the 2K with the Khalifa to go up to 7. And is he going to drop another 2K, or is it going to be just a very simple, like, 1? Yep, there's the Spandam. Putting that in trash is actually really helpful as well, so can't really complain. Yep, we see another 7. There it is. The Luffy Taro was cooking. Dom -1 to play out an Onami. Does get to trash a card, so I'm wondering what he's going to trash. Okay, Zorojuro. That makes sense. Yeah, gets a little bit of card draw here. Left with 1 Dawn open. I believe he has 6 cards in hand. I mean, this has just been a great game so far. I think this is a fantastic round 1. Both players have been able to draw very well and kind of see the pieces that they need to make this a really interesting matchup. Very, very nice. So now where Jubby goes from here is going to be a little interesting. All right, and I'm just gonna do a quick thing. I noticed this a little late. I don't know if he was able to. Okay, perfect. I'm not sure if there was a message. I'm not sure if the judge was able to see it, just because there wasn't an @ to the judge. Just want to make sure that everything is looking good. All right, so Jubby does swing, what, 5K? I didn't get to see what he got in trash other than Spandam, so not entirely sure what the other card was. Just wanted to make sure. Perfect. Okay. He's taking his time. He definitely wants to plan this out, you know, as well as possible. He does have Lucci for a nice swing. And... okay, perfect. Lucci, Moria... sorry guys, multitasking way too much. This is when Vampire Gaming, once he gets here, we'll be cooking. Alright, so we see the block from the 6K. Interesting. I would have thought maybe... wait, did he take the 5? Wait, he took the 5. Yo, and Norris is living a dangerous life. This guy lives a dangerous life. Kind of respect it. Yeah, where are you going with this? I mean, it's got to be 9 to life. You can't go 9 to Sanji? Oh, I feel like that's wasteful. Jubby, you know better than that. You know better than that. 9 to life for sure. Oh, wait. He's realizing he didn't trash a card. I was about to hop in there and tell him. Yep, but he realizes now that he's got that. That's funny. Like I said, though, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fun event between friends. So, you know, there's gonna be a couple mistakes here and there, but you love to see it. Oh, dang, another 2K for these 5s. These 5s are getting tons of value. Ooh, Kaido is pretty miserable here for Enoris. This is kind of tragic. Your board is looking so what is... oh, and he has to trash a card, another Zorojuro. Your board is looking a little, you know, less juicy than the Lucci's right now, and Lucci is absolutely cooking. This is a pretty terrifying position to be in, unless you're sitting pretty with some gum giants over there. 7, yeah, where do you go with the 7 now? Does the 7 try to pull a 2K from hand with only 2 in hand? And then hopefully, like, the 9 cost Luffy gets there as well. Yeah, we're gonna see a 7 at the at the Khalifa. We'll see 9 for Big Mom. Big Mom's probably just gonna bounce the Lucci. Does trash the 4th Zoro. He's seen all of his bricks within the last couple of turns. Oh, that's so rough, man. I still think this is a very tough spot to be in, though, because you have 2 9K swings from your opponent to potentially worry about. Only 4 cards in hand. Did he not heal? Yep, there we go. He forgot to heal. Oh, he remembered, though, right at the end. Oh, I was about to say, I was like, shouldn't you be at 2 life? That would have been so tragic. Oh, my gosh. All right, so 9K going into... Sanji, what are you... Oh, come on. Jubby. You don't have to play that scared, bro. You could go for it here. I'm going to have some words with him about that. He could have totally went for it. I still think he's looking fine, because you do another 6K right here. If your opponent takes, you could do a 9, and then you just, you know, slap the rest on Spandam. You know, who's getting out of a 12 there? That's tough. That's tough, dude. Ooh, 2K. Yep, Hitokiri to get out of it. Little 9K to life. Definitely going to have to take. Feels really bad, though, because you know that there's going to be another Moria here. Oh, no. Rebecca. Interesting. Okay. So that's actually not the worst case scenario for Norris, but definitely not bad. Seeing the Rebecca into Sabo does cycle out the Helmeppo and Lucci. This is such a tough spot to be in, though, for Norris. You got to deal with 2 blockers, 2 9K attacks. I mean, how do you get out of this? I think the window for opportunity has unfortunately passed. Really got to get them down to that 1 life standpoint a little earlier than you'd like to. We do see the free block with Sabo. A 9K probably going into the Sabo is just going to get the Rebecca block. Yep. And now, this might be when the 9-cost Luffy comes down. Or does he have another Big Mom? Nope. Yeah, 9-cost Luffy. He does get to draw a card, but I feel like you just have a little too, you know, you just don't have enough to be able to protect, I believe, from these 2 9Ks and a 10 Dawn swing. Oof. Unfortunate. 4 cards in hand, 1 Dawn active. Here comes the 9 to life. Does he have it? No. Gonna have to take the life. Another 9 is... Let's see. Does he have the giant? No. Just getting out with 2 2Ks and a 1. I think that's going to seal the deal. It is going to be a 15 to life. And yep, he's going to be able to take it. So congratulations to Jubby on round 1 right there. I don't know if I should... What do you guys think? Let me get a tell in the chat. Should we be keeping music at like a minimum in the background, or no music at all during the commentary moments? But it looks as though Teach is going to start off rest in 1. Gets that little... What is that card called? I don't even remember. It's my age.
The new era or whatever.
New era, that's it. This is my era. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Got that Teach starting off strong. Anna Burgess going straight to that trash. We love to see that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Awesome,
yeah,
dude.
Absolutely phenomenal start. You know, you hate to see those 10 drops. That is like, it's just like, I call it Black Linlin. Because it's just like, literally, you chain 3 of them, you're probably not losing.
Yeah. Looks like Enel's just going to pass. So, no. I mean, what's the only option you have on 2? It's just the Shirahoshi, right?
Yeah, Shirahoshi, and it's probably just not value to play right here.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because Doc Q, like, they pop it, you gain a life, but they don't really care how much life you have.
Yeah. Doc Q and stage. Is he going to play, like, the starve game, though? Because, like, if he was supposed to, or if he was planning on attacking, I feel like you would attack before the Doc Q, right? Or if you don't really care if it dies because you just get the draw anyways.
Yeah, I mean, probably you can just get that draw. You see, what is that? It's not Liberation.
Yeah.
Black Hole come down. Just because Enel's not going to play any low-cost characters, going to have very little value in this matchup.
Oh, he is just going to pass. He's going to starve him. So no plans on putting Enel at 1 or even lower, which I think is interesting, but could be problematic to some degree. Like, I'm just thinking of I guess actually it's a good call because of the what's the card called? The 6-cost event, Rygo, right?
Rygo.
Yeah.
It's a really good card, yeah. Answers your 10 drops. And if you got one, you can use it for free. And in late game, you won't be able to play Flambe to try to even get rid of those because they're still going to go ahead and trash in the late game. See a Kuzan come down. Oh, right. They are going to go ahead and tuck that in.
Yeah, so wait, the Kuzan here actually is a bit interesting. So let me bring this up because I particularly always forget what this card is.
Kuzan tucks a 3.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's got like a 2-part effect.
Yeah. So it's an on play. Place one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 3 or less to the top or bottom of the life, and then your opponent trashes one from the hand. Actually,
that's solid. What it is. Yeah, the trash is nasty.
Yeah. That was the thing I was kind of missing. Was I was like, oh, let me make sure that I can pull this up on the stream really fast for everybody, because I don't personally play Enel, and I'm not super familiar with the exact card, but it looks as though we're gonna see a little Lafitte search here. Kuzan though, pretty solid, all things considered. Also getting rid of the Daku, bringing his life up to 5. I feel like this is also pretty good for if you want a Yamato at 10 cost away.
Hey, you know what? I've had Yamato hit 8 costs, so it's not unheard of.
Yeah.
If you play your cards right.
Yeah.
You got to be careful when you go into just any 9-10 turn. Keep in mind how much life there is and can Yamato use anything. We do have to remember, though, Teach can just trash one to stop Yamato. And with Enel starving and on top of that Kuzan taking 1 card out, it's going to be really slim in terms of resources on the Teach side.
For sure. I know Teach is just trying to make it to that end game and start playing the big boys. But, a pretty solid card in this matchup for Teach, though, is the 4-cost Jesus Burgess.
Jesus Burgess, yeah.
Mr. Burgers.
It's Jesus.
It's Mr. Burgers. That's the real name.
I know it's really confusing, but
yeah,
no, really good because obviously you load up the trash and it's a gigantic swinger. He hits hard, and you can't KO him. Rygo and any of your characters are going to hold 0 value against removing him, except for like Katakuri if they don't use ability.
Right. And I mean, 7 from Enel here. I mean, this is the freest take of my life. We're definitely taking that.
Oh yeah, we want those cards in hand. Especially with before, because we're gonna need a lot of them. Oh, and here he comes. He says right back to 5.
Said, bro, you're not keeping these Dakus on board.
Oh man, and you're of course not using your ability yet, so still just letting these Kuzans run wild.
Yeah. Trash is a 2K. He says, yeah, I got 5 life. I'm cooking.
Yeah, the trash is just really nasty.
Yeah. Honestly, I think Blackbeard is like such a weird match for me sometimes, because like there's moments where I'm like, yeah, there's no way I lose this game, and then I just see them do like or trigger something that just completely changes the tempo, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. So it almost feels like Enel's meeting its matchup here with the with the potential answers.
Yeah,
this is fun. Truthfully, I don't know how this matchup is, into either deck. So, do you know if either one of these is very favored?
Honestly, with the Kuzans, it's really hard to tell, just because again that resource game, and you can starve Teach. Of course, 10-12s. There's the second one. We're going to see those can crash into any of Enel's bodies and really just put them on. Enel, of course, kind of shining in EBO2 right now, just because the new when attacking versus the on play, taking away those on plays and taking away the leader ability when going for lethal with the 10 drop can be absolutely devastating. Taking away the one thing that Enel does well, I think is huge. I would say just on that alone, 10 drop negating the leader ability, you cannot heal one for free, is going to be the deciding factor here.
For sure. I just get curious because there are obviously like all of these cards that I think just make Enel like really, it just feels like really bad, you know, where you like all of your cards are relied on having the on play, and but I think that if you're able to just establish those big bodies, I mean, you kind of are just going to be okay, right? If like, to me, I'm just surprised that Blackbeard is not going for life, but yet again, don't really understand the matchup super well. So I think for me personally, it's a little bizarre. Like, I would want him to be at 1 so that I could, you know, stop his leader effect and then use my 10 cost teaches to pressure for it. But I guess if you don't want to go that route, you're just kind of waiting until you have your board established with teaches already. Then you can go, okay, sure, whatever. I'll just play this last teach, and now that just kind of ends the game.
No, exactly. I'm right there with you, just because you can put them down low and it's completely okay, because you can use, even if they're at 1, you're using your leader ability, so they won't be able to heal regardless. They won't be able to use these characters. Ace, Yamato, Katakuri, none of those are going to be able to be used to heal up that life regardless in the late game. So it's okay to put them at 1, in my opinion, and just put them down there, because then you're playing the 10. You're going after that 1 life. They don't have their leader ability.
Yeah. You know what? The chat is definitely saying that it's Blackbeard super favored, by the way. They're like, oh, yeah.
100%. Like, because again, like, you just get the negating Enel's effect, which is the only thing that makes him good.
Yeah.
With that 10 drop goes a very long way. And then you have Burgess, who swings huge, especially in the late game.
Yeah. I mean, I personally am maybe about 3 games deep of playing Teach in OP09. So, and like all of maybe 3 games ever with Enel, because I just don't like Enel. Sorry to all my Enel lovers out there. Just not a big fan of the deck personally.
It'll be a cold day in Punk Hazard before I play Teach.
Yep.
And we see a Laboon coming down, the best minus.
Oh yeah.
The best boy, best minus. We're gonna see that probably. What would he do here?
Yeah, you would think.
Hole, yeah.
Yeah, you would think he would have maybe swung a little harder into the other card if he had like a, why am I forgetting the name of it? Docu, but both of them are in his life. So,
yeah.
Pretty tragic.
Yeah, 2 of those just completely out of the rotation here. Enel also still fully healthy at 4 life.
Yeah.
And refusing to swing with the Burgess, I find to be an interesting choice. Maybe afraid of him just going 15 at it with no abilities to continue like playing out. So no need to spam those big bodies yet.
Yeah, I think not really attacking with Burgess feels fine to me, but like, you know, I don't know, maybe just a chipping at life a little bit. It scares me not, dude, he's going to 2.
Yeah,
this
going
guy,
down to 2. But we got next turn, we have Teach, 10 drop coming down. Yeah, and of course, I'm sure establishing 2 bodies so you can ensure 1 swings, I think is going to really matter here as well. But that is 2K out of the hand for Enel as well. But yeah, Teach taking those cards. Each one of those matter when you're trying to take away their abilities, and you have to trash a card to do so.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, this seeing the stage though, I feel like it's just so important in this matchup, and he was able to see it. So now he's able to get all the pieces that he'll need because he has all the teaches. You know,
there we go. That's exactly what I want to see. I still can't believe that card has counter. Burgess could be a brick,
I know,
and he would still be good. The fact that they gave that counter just tells you Bandai's favorite color.
We love that, you know. Oh, look at this. So I am commentating this game, enjoying this match, and my lovely wife just brought me tacos. Oh my goodness!
Wow, give me some tacos.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be a after round treat right there. But he's resting 10. I wonder what he's playing.
Down. Yeah, it's almost choreographed. I imagine he's gonna select the Gadatsu, negate the leader. Interested to see if he goes poke 5, poke 8.
Sure.
We could even go poke 5, go 8 with Laboon and Blackbeard just to try to fish out some cards.
Sure.
I could see the argument to not even turn Laboon sideways, though, just to keep that body there.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, you're definitely swinging leader here for sure. I don't think there's a world where you don't swing leader. But I mean, unless he's really trying to, I just feel as though maybe getting him to
there's leader abilities.
You know, would have been nice by now. But
yep. Burgess going up to 9 now.
Sure.
Oh, there we have it. 5 at lead.
I guess he's fine with getting rid of the Docu here because he knows that he'll just take a life next turn and then just get a free block by taking the Docu anyways. I think that's fair.
There we go. Taking 1 life.
No.
Oh, and it might be a trigger.
Uh-oh. Say goodbye, Laboon.
Haha. Oh, man. Anami would be nasty here. Oh, no trigger.
Yeah.
Had to read Beji for a sec now. And we have 5 again. There it is.
With the Laboon.
Easy 1K if I'm Enel. Just because you know, just because you know that 9 possibly coming at you, and that's the last thing you want is to be put at 1 with another 10 drop coming down and Burgess and Teach staring you down that turn.
It's actually terrifying.
Yeah.
So wait, Blackbeard has 3 cards in hand. Like, is there a world where Enel somehow gets there by going really wide next turn and then somehow surviving the onslaught? Oh,
I think at that point on the clapback, Blackbeard is going to clean up all of the turn sideways characters, assuming that they swing. But if they don't, I mean, it's possible if they spit out 2 more characters, but you have to remember he's going to play another 10 drop, which means one of those characters can't attack. So best case, there is 4 swingers, including leader, and he has at least 2 blocks.
Yeah. I would say 2 blocks and optimistically like 1 life, right?
Yeah.
So
okay, it looks like we're gonna put on the heat here, going 7.
Yeah.
Knowing life is dot Qs, I think we could have just attached 1 and went 7 with Gadatsu. Interested to see what they opt to do there. Just gonna go ahead and take it, going down to 1.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if he just attaches everything to lead, or if he goes like for a little bit of a wider, you know.
I don't think he can attach everything to lead just because it's a 2K out.
Yeah, because it would only be 13. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be a huge waste of Dawn.
Is there any Is there any? I don't think. Oh no. There is a deck. There is a. I don't know if this deck runs 5-cost ace at all or not, but. Oh my god! Oh jeez!
Going wide, leaving that Gadatsu to be able to apply that pressure. I imagine we see 10 drop come down and we see Burgess maybe even try to pick at their cards in hand and go 5-5 at the Nami. Because we know one of those cards aren't counter.
Yeah. Now, I don't think he saved the Gadatsu because it was frozen from Teach, correct? So.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So he's probably just going to freeze it here again.
That's why the dice was there. I was like, oh, he minused it with the boon.
Yeah.
No, yeah, and we see that come down once again. 2 blockers, so they can protect this Nami if they want to. We're going to go ahead and see that. Burgess coming down.
Yep.
Let's see what we can find.
Probably, I would imagine looking for counter here.
Yeah, I feel like we need counter, but 1 more 10 drop ensures that next turn we can go for a big lethal.
Yeah,
you can go dump your whole hand, and it'll be like 10, 5, 5, 10, 12, 12.
Yeah.
Which probably gets there. We do have the 2 Shirahoshi blockers. Vasco shot finding a blocker, which can be relevant.
Yeah, that's definitely something based off of how. Oh, he's just going to use that for leader effect.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Even with leader at 2, still going to opt to use that effect, putting a lot of bricks possibly in Enel's hand because all of those he's been playing nothing but cards with counter, and he still has it. Maybe he just doesn't have any top end, and trashing 1 card has been working in his favor.
That's actually solid for Enel.
Yeah,
here.
There it is, another 5. And then we're going to see Burgess go at it as well, yeah. And you're going to counter again, having 3 swings with only 1 life, forcing...
Wait, 2 cards? Wait.
Blackbeard to not be able to attack.
Is there a dream here? No, there's not. Because I mean, the only dream I'm thinking of is like if you get Rush Ace, right? Because Rush Ace.
I mean, even Rush Ace, it's still on play. It doesn't inherently
is it on
have
play?
Rush.
I thought it was Rush based off of. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
So it's
if
on
you have
play,
2 or less life, it gains Rush on play.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang. So yeah, that's what we call cooked.
Yeah, that's why the new a lot of people in the current environment in EBO2 are opting to go like 2 ace 4 of the Enel just because like the ace is good, but that on play really matters there.
Yeah, definitely. Man, this is tough then, because like I feel like even if you use Rygo, you just insta lose to another teach play.
Yeah, I mean the only path you have is Rygo and then doing your swing. So you have Rygo 6, 6, 7. So if they have any 2K,
true.
It's just not going to take you there.
Even another 1K, right? Because we know that. Oh, actually, no, he trashed the Vasco shot off of the
so you can
effect.
assume, that there's at least a 2K, but yeah, the lethal is not looking too great. Possibly just going for these pokes here. Maybe. Oh, just take that block.
Interesting.
We want to keep those bodies. I don't think you can block here though. I think you have to do something just because you can't afford 15 at that Burgess because you're going to need that Burgess if you're going to attempt lethal. And in truth, you really want another 10 drop to be able to negate that leader ability, really making him just a 2 life leader when pushing there.
Yeah. I feel he's
we're going to take it. Let's see what Enel does.
I feel like he's got to be sitting on a 2K though. So, I mean.
Yeah, but now we can go 15. We could even clear a teach.
Man, are there really no sneaky rush cards here? I'm trying to think of any like
for Enel. I mean, 7 drops is a real rush card.
It is a real rush. Yeah,
it is a real rush. 7 is a real rush.
Yeah. That's the one that's only affected by Luffy's on board.
Yeah.
So that would be
even the 4-drop Kata Curry is an on play. So really, the only true rush in yellow.
Oh my gosh, is he going? Does he have it? Does he have an L? Is he going 7 live? Oh no.
Yeah.
Tragic.
Taking one body off board though. I mean, if you have it,
yep.
You give it to him. And then we're gonna see that Kata Curry come down, tucking nothing.
Yeah, he gets a good swing, but this is super rough. Because I mean, I think Enel just has to rely extremely heavily on triggers here.
If we have 10 drop, I think we just win here. Because
you could lose to like some triggers, right? To like
that's true.
0 cost and like Bej and stuff.
We would lose to those still. Yeah, it could be anybody's game here. Without 10 drop though, I don't know that Teach will be able to play some control here as well. We might see full of lead be used. Search for it if we don't have it. Oh, they're picking up 10. Are they thinking about it? Do they have it? Because if you have it, your best point.
I feel like that's got to be your best play. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could even poke 5 just to start before playing it. Get 1 card.
Ooh, test the waters. Yeah.
Right. Because if they have the heal, that you have to all 4 hits have to connect, which is also still very possible.
Yeah.
But then you risk 1 more trigger at the end.
I think as Teach, you're just trying to buy that 1 more turn. You get the ability to remove maybe.
There it is, 10.
Oh, he's got it. Yeah.
And we could even see, with that many blockers, you can stop the Kata Curry. You can clean up one of those characters on board, and just swing at life.
Yeah.
Or swing at their board.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting rid of a 2K.
2K, yeah, there it is. So we did have a 2K. Looking for possibly that last and final 10 drop to be able to secure it. But with 3 12K bodies on board and the Burgess, it's looking really good for our Blackbeard play right now.
Yeah.
Trading a 2K for a 1K.
Oh, he uses it.
And he's just going down to 1 card. Yeah, those cards don't matter. I imagine we see a 5 poke at Nami, and then we're going to see 10 go there if they refuse to give it up. If not, we could see both Nami and Frankie cleared here.
Right.
Making it impossible for Enel to win the next turn.
I love how you got just close enough to the mic to really emphasize that impossible right there.
Yeah.
It really came through. And that's what I love about it. But I don't even know. Enel's got what, 3 cards in hand. You swing 5. I mean, there's no way. I mean, are we just testing the waters here, right? We swing 5 at life.
You could. I mean, you could do it at life. You could.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see a 1K. Yeah, now I imagine we just
now you just pivot to board.
Then
right?
you can clean up the Nami if you. Yeah, we're gonna go 10 at life. Oh, gonna test the water,
risky, man. It's kind of risky.
I mean, we played it. If we go, we can still turn one of them sideways. Oh, there it is. There it is. Now we know.
Yeah.
Attempted lethal. Yeah. Now we know.
So this is interesting. Like, you can still swing 1 teach here, but I don't. It would stop. Your opponent would still have 3 swings, which I think is enough.
If they have Russian now, it might be.
No. Never mind. I'm sorry. I was thinking of both teaches turned sideways. He would only turn.
No, yeah. It can only swing one. Only swing one. So lethal is not possible.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, with only 1 card in hand, we could. With Russian now, you can go 6/6 because we don't know the 1 card in his hand. If it's not 2K, you could go Russian now. Go 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Still not great. No, there's just no way on this turn to be able to win. You go 5.
Tricky, man. Tricky.
Yeah. You get a teach turn sideways. We go Nami 5. Gotta be careful with those. If you have a 1K, it might be worth just using it just in case. Double. What is it? No, the 5/7 still doesn't have it as well. Double rush ace could be just devastating, but we did use that leader ability.
Oh, okay. Counters out of it. 2K. No cards in hand.
Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, like, sometimes you might just have to just somewhere there's no sneaky. Now, best case, they have 3 possible attacks in any world, and you can counter out of them. So it doesn't even matter.
So what's the... You could actually get rid of both Burgess and the rested teach here. Or no, you can't, because he can't swing with Katakuri. I was going to say...
Yeah.
He could attach...
He can go...
Yeah,
he can get rid of 1. Getting rid of that teach is just going to be slightly better.
Yeah.
If that's what you want. And then you can put that last card in, but then, of course, they're going to go for lethal. And even at the mercy of your own triggers, with 5 bodies swinging, 4 bodies after you remove the teach, it's still not great.
What if
we're
going
to see 6?
What if we see the GOAT of yellow cards? Ikaku Sovereignty.
Oh.
That's a blast from the past right there.
Let's see. What do we have? Arigo.
Makes sense.
Very similar. Yeah.
Now the tough part. I guess like you get rid of Burgess. Yeah. Or no, I'm sorry. Because of the trashed card, Burgess went up
is
to,
just too strong. Badly.
There's no way he's 11. Oh my god. Is that Burgess 11? I thought I saw a 4 on him, but or maybe it was a 5.
It was 5. He was at 10, but then with after the Rygo, he became 11. So now we've got. Oh, we're gonna finger pistol. Oh no, he's just searching. I was like, what?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna come down to triggers here. Is Enel able to?
You need the 0 cost. I think you need the 0 cost and another trigger. We need 2. We need a life trigger and like a stop attack trigger, or 2 stop attack triggers.
Yeah,
I think to be able to do this. We know one Veggie's out of the way, but I've seen crazier things happen. Oh, we're gonna go ahead a new era. We are still searching. What could we hope to find? Are we just hoping to load up that trash with more cards for our Burgess, which is the Dawn value? We see 3 more go in, and he is gonna go up 1 more to a 12.
Picks up the 10 cost, right? So that is ridiculous. Burgess is a 12K. That is so absurd.
A 12K with counter that cannot be destroyed.
He's like, come on, bro. Yeah, you see him rub those hands. Come on, big trigger. Nope, not looking like it. Not
All right,
looking
that's
like
okay.
it.
A 0 event here on the heel.
True.
Will put us 1 more life.
It would be clutch.
Oh, look at that. He's like, where is it? Let's.
It would be clutch.
Oh, we're gonna just go 15. Come on, where is it?
Oh.
Oh
no.
Oh, look at that. The suspense. No, it wasn't there.
No.
And the Amaru Blackbeard
Yep.
taking it.
GG. Dang, man. That was oh, there's his 0 was like literally 2 cards down.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it would have been after.
That's what he needed. That was what he needed. It was almost there.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
That's actually
beast
crazy.
Of the game.
All right. Dang. You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
We got Betty going second, guessing that they won the dice roll. You know, all their bodies are 4 costs. So they are all susceptible to Rocket Luffy, which could be a big thing. I imagine our Luffy player is going to opt to starve, but it'll be interesting to see how they start off. No starve. They said 8.
Well, 8 to the dome. 8 to the
no
dome
trigger.
Beams. Yeah, that could have been. That's risky. That could have been.
Yeah,
could have been dicey.
The big thing with Luffy is, of course, they're gonna rush down, and even if they're 9, Belo Betty can trash 1, and then by doing so, all of their characters are essentially going to become 8s, which makes it very easy for them to swing, despite that power difference with a 9K leader. So it can be very dangerous in the late game.
Absolutely. Even in the mid game. I mean, by turn 4, we could see Belo Betty straight up just going for game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They have to be very careful on how they take their life, because if not, they're going for lethal. You're going down on cards, and then they're going to be able to turn all theirs sideways. And they also have Morley, and Morley can swing unblockable.
Yep. Unblockable, but I believe it's for what, a 3,000 or less? Yeah, I believe Morley is like the blocker has to have 3,000 or less. But no, it's actually if it's 7,000 power. I think I'm thinking of Lindbergh that kills a 3,000
I was like,
or less.
I'm pretty sure I've definitely just not been able to block this guy.
Yeah. So yeah. But no, that is Lindbergh on the board, correct?
Yeah, Lindbergh out there. Is it removes a 4K?
Okay, so that's where I got confused. I thought you were saying that was Morley.
No. But the deck overall plays Morley, which can just swing unblockable. So the Luffy player has to be incredibly careful and methodical. Obviously, you see they opted to not use Punch Luffy's ability, protecting that life, knowing with the board that they have, even at the dawn that they're at, they could just push life incredibly hard.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely could get a little dicey there. I mean, obviously, Nick is looking to play a little defensive, but the Emporio Ivankov coming down, taking a look at the
on play, looking for a revolutionary, maybe missing.
No
maybe
way.
Not ideal. Is that Koala?
It look like Koala? Yeah.
Yeah, having to play Koala, huge win for the Luffy player right now.
Well, arguably, because the Belo Betty now gets the Koala, right, to reduce
Koala,
the cost.
I mean, it's good. She's going to be a 6K with the ability, should they decide to. And there's Karasu.
Yeah,
that's the card you don't want to see.
I still think this is a really solid start for Belo Betty here, because now doesn't that put the Koala Luffy?
Oh, they're just gonna go for it, full board. They said, why not?
Yeah, I mean, but this puts Luffy in susceptible
and playing
position.
Karasu.
Yeah. Yep. So now Lindbergh does it KO the Luffy? Yeah, it does, because Luffy was minus.
Yeah,
3.
Luffy's minused by, because they did not use the effect.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's tragic right there. So,
Koala has really good minus.
Ooh, so what do you do here though, as Betty? Are you actually swinging this?
Oh yeah,
I feel like
you are. I mean, you have full board, and your opponent's going to be best case. They're going to get -1 with that Karasu. You've got Ivankov and Ivankov. There's a lot of nastiness there. There's a lot of swings if you don't buff your leader too. Like, you're pretty much forced to be able to buff it this turn. If not,
you have to
run
awaken
right through you.
But that's my concern. Is like, I feel like if you had left Black Yellow at 2 life, then Nick would have been in a bit of a like more tricky position here, because I don't know, just being able to awaken, I feel like makes this feel less painful.
Flampe makes Flampe. I feel like Hiyori was slightly better. 7 with 2 life feels a lot better than 7 with 1 facing down this board.
True.
Hopefully Sabo's gonna come down. That's really what BY wants to see here.
Yeah.
Maybe
I always have the trickiest parts with this this matchup right here, because now I'm thinking like, do I even go for board, or do I just keep going life and like pray that I can outrace them?
Oh no. I think you have to try to answer one of those bodies.
Yeah. So puts the Punch Luffy and the Sabo up top. Gonna be able to use the baby Sabo to get that out, cycle out a little bit. No Morley.
They might even just go 9. They might going 9 could be the move here.
Yeah. I mean, there's no Morley, right? So.
Oh, they just draw 2. Didn't even play the Sabo.
Oh, played. I think
already
we
trashing 2. Still hasn't even played the Sabo.
We understand the move here. The Sabo has been played. The Sabo will be trashed here. Hold up 1 second.
So,
hey, Nick, I think you meant to move the Sabo, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, because you did the draw 2, trash 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, there we go. We got it figured out. Okay. There we go. Sweet. And yeah, 2 Dawn left though. I mean, you can have the Luffy Punch Luffy brought out, go to 9 for sure.
Yeah, Punch Luffy brought out, go to 9. 9 makes it a little bit harder.
Ooh.
Oh no, just gonna go now. Are they gonna go life? I think it's okay to go life, but yeah, you want to clear up that Ivankov, because just boosting the power could play out another Karasu for free.
Yeah.
And
it's so tricky, man. That's so
Karasu's gonna make you a 6K leader as well, which is gonna make like 7K isn't even that big of a deal.
Yeah.
We're gonna have 3 8s going at 6s inherently without any other Dawn.
Yeah. Oh man. This is and
there it is, that other Karasu, which we were just talking about. That's why you could not leave that Ivankov there. If she did, she just plays it for free, and now you're gonna be a 5K leader once again.
So
yeah.
rough.
Just got 8 going at 5.
Yeah, 8 going at 5 now. Oh, that is so tough.
And you have a 6K Koala going at you too. Like, each one of these swings are going to happen.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
probably
still
gonna
4 Dawn left.
There's like 4. No, so you have this 5K. You have 3 7Ks afterwards with 4 Dawn remaining and an 8. Like, how do you survive?
It's a barrage, yeah. And what would be, imagine you're a 3K leader and we're facing that down. Like,
yeah,
the fact that they started as a 7 makes them a 5.
Oh, this is tricky.
And they got 6, 7, 7, 8 going at them.
Yeah, I do not envy Nick's position here. I mean, this is super rough.
This is that explosiveness that is Belo Betty.
Yep. You see the right start. I mean, you can't possibly lose this matchup.
If you are the luckiest person in the room, you will not lose this Belo Betty.
Yeah. And that happens to be Victini right now. You got to get out of multiple swings here. Oh, 2K and a... Wait, was that double 2K? Was that a Hiyori and a...
Those cards were a bit out of scope of my wallet. It was kind of hard to tell.
They were. I know I saw the Makino. I don't know about you, but I definitely saw the Makino.
Yeah.
So, with the Makino...
Yeah, it looks like Hiyori. It looks like Makino Hiyori. Now we got 7. Yeah, there goes the Makino and a Sabo.
Okay.
Again, and here we go. Oh, just going...
Another 7.
Oh, that is a 7.
And then there's going to be an 8. Oh, my gosh.
That is it. That is it. Not even the last swing.
That was so quick.
No more, yeah. And then you got that 8 going. That is the power of Belo Betty.
That is, I mean, that's terrifying. I don't know what you could have done differently as BY there. Like, what could you have done? I mean, I guess the only thing is, like, maybe you could have awakened and went to a 7K lead. But, I mean, That's tough. Yeah, but
Let's
to
do it
announce
right now. Take
yeah,
away
dude. No, so ladies and gentlemen, just so you guys know, my man Vampire Gaming over here, the man, the myth, the legend, absolutely makes some incredible what do you call it? Card sleeves.
Card
right?
sleeves, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Sleeves.
And
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
got the Perona of the goats over there. Like absolutely decked out Perona. You know what was funny is I was chatting with FTC the other day. Apparently you got him some sleeves in Japan as well.
I sent him some when I was in Japan. I think he asked me. I went the day 2, but they had Sao Sao, a Pokemon artist, also known in One Piece. They did like the alt art Laboon.
Yeah.
But I had picked up a kit because you could get like an autograph from Sao Sao in Japan during the duration that I was there. And it was like the highlight of my trip, if I'm being honest. I was beyond excited.
Heck yeah.
First day, they allowed you to purchase like 2 kits. The second day, because they sold out so fast, they only allowed you to purchase 1. So I wasn't able to get anyone any additional ones. But I sent him and Atrocious Jake a Dawn set worth of the sleeves that came in it. You got a deck box, a playmat, and some sleeves.
Solid, man. Well, dude, I know that my wife and I are excited for our Japan trip, but both these players just started off with 1-cost searches. A little life has been taken by Boa because of I think this is an 8K swing coming from Lucci. Said, hey, don't worry, bro. Hold my beer. Watch this.
Yeah, you don't mind at all. Pudding is really good here, too, so Lucci's going to have to watch out.
For sure. Swinging a 5.
They're going to take it. I mean, you can just...
Yeah, you can slap it.
Come down the pudding, yeah, and I think we might even see it here.
Ooh,
no, it just bounced off.
Is it going to bounce
one more
the spin
card
die?
back in hand for that pudding?
That's a good question.
Let's see. Oh, if he puts it back, it means he's got pudding.
Fairly telling, if you will.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, just being able to load up 1 extra card and then taking...
Yeah.
No, okay.
No, I think that maybe just wanting to play either the 6-cost Boa or, I would imagine the 6-cost Boa on curve is the idea here.
I don't think so. Mostly just because, like, I'm sure he's playing the list from OCE. Jozu could be cool, but, like, you still don't have the 1-drop. Pretty much, it's a different flavor of Doflamingo in the same way that you're going to play out a body and replace it because that body's going to do a bounce. And by doing a bounce, you're going to draw a card. So in the same essence, Dofi plays from the top deck so he never loses value. I think we're going to see the same thing here. I don't think there's... I imagine he's only playing 1 of the 6-drop Boa, just like the OCE.
Yeah, because I think they were running what 1 6-cost Boa and then 1 or 2 Jozu, I believe.
Were they only playing 2 Jozu?
I think it was 2 Jozu, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was a 1 and 2 split, but
you might be right. I know that they played Jozu. We see this here. Maybe we see another law come down, put back that Brook. Yeah, oh, we find the law. We do, though. Keck definitely wants to get some of these cards out of his hand so he can start using his leader ability for each one of these bounces. Yeah,
right. Is going to return that.
Put back the Brook.
Yep. And little 5, and then probably a Sengoku again, if I had to take a guess.
Yeah, Why not? It's just like, again, it's just like Dofi. I'm going to bounce my Sengoku, play my Sengoku, that Sengoku cycle.
Yeah, would you believe it? Playing the Sengoku.
Yeah. I think Brook would be really good, though, because, like, if you can answer those searchers, it takes away a lot of their value, especially in Boak, where they don't have Perona. And then if you're, their top deck isn't as relevant as Doflamingo's. So if you were to do Buggy and you bounce back, you get rid of Buggy, like it's not as valuable. Sengoku's the real value driver here.
Yeah. I don't know if the Lucci here is just trying to do like a little jack play on 7 though, because maybe you would want to use this to kind of bait out the 6-cost removal, but I'm always one of those people that, for me personally, with Boa, I feel like it's so stringent on seeing your top end. Yep, yeah. There's the Jack.
And they're gonna remove the lot. Yeah, Jack's really good here, just because when he's an 11 cost, so outside of which we do play, I imagine is gonna be Red Rock. Yeah, Red Rock can answer it, but with that 8K stat line, it is going to be a pain resting it, of course, letting you possibly just swing into it. But
yeah,
definitely a pain if it sticks.
For sure. I mean, I don't know how comfortable you feel about leaving this card, especially with Lucci's reduction. I mean, I almost think you almost have to just go ahead and Red Rock it. It's just the tough part is, you know, if they see it again, what kind of situation do you put yourself in? You know,
looks like he's signaling not a Red Rock. So, but yeah, I mean, if you have it, you definitely want. Oh, maybe.
That's the life we live.
Oh, 7 at life.
Yep, we take those.
Could be that Red Rock coming down just to get rid of that Jack. Oh yeah,
it's gotta be.
Yeah, there it is. Go ahead and get rid of that. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Get him out.
Red card, flag on the play.
Love it. He still hasn't been able to use the leader effect, though, because he's been staying very healthy with Sengoku. But at the same time, I mean, like, that's arguably a positive. So you're not really sweating it too much at this point, being 4 life healthy, hand size healthy, because Sengoku's allowed you to find the pieces you want to see. I am curious, you know, are there some potential bottom decks that happened in these searches that could be relevant towards the end of the game? You know, because there's a lot of your top end you're not able to find simply because it doesn't fall into that category of 7 warlords.
No, absolutely, yeah. And then of course, like, as long as you have more than, you know, as long as your life's healthy, and if you find yourself with more than 5 cards, it's fine. Like, because then once you go down to 5, as long as you still have those, we got, of course, that 5. Or no, that's a 8. That's 8? Yeah, commanding 2Ks over here.
Was it 8?
Yeah, it looks like it's 8. Or no,
I thought it was 7.
There's that. It is 7. There's that little spot on the playmat that makes it look like
true.
Dot. Yeah, it gets me every single time I've thought it, but I'm like, 8 feels so weird. Yeah. I mean,
this is actually
here.
Yeah, this is not a great, not great turn for Lucci.
Yeah. With the momentum that the Jack did, to not be able to play on curve is not what you want to see.
Yeah, this is definitely like an opportunity for Boa to turn this around. I mean, not that it's really been super bad, you know, as far as the situation so far, but I think that just being able to take advantage of this and kind of swing the momentum in your way is really big. So now you're kind of forcing Lucci to play, you know, reactive rather than proactive. So
absolutely.
Yeah, 5 with a little spandom here. I think yeah, you could probably just get out of that, yeah, because you're like, yeah, this will allow me to stay at, I think, 4 cards in hand, draw for turn, go to 5, and now you can get your leader effect off, feel pretty comfy. Especially with 10 Dawn. I mean, if you, not that I would be bouncing any of the cards, but just being able to play a really big threat, if you have like a 10 cost here, could be solid.
Oh yeah,
but
Jinbei
going wide is nice.
Crocodile, interesting. We're gonna see 1. Oh, using the croc to bounce.
Yep. Gets the draw. Also gets the search now.
Yeah.
You know, probably a solid 5K swing here, and then another 4 cost being played out. I think this is a great turn. Just being able to go as wide as possible.
Interesting that he opted to not swing the Sengoku first beforehand, though, just into that spandom.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, maybe you don't want to put it into trash, though, for Moria reasons.
I think he has one already.
Yeah.
Maybe he had to pull one back. Let's see, as you see right there on the bottom.
Yeah. No, I just mean like having more. Oh, you're saying he had another spandum. I see. Ooh,
yeah. And then pudding. Yeah. Nice little touch. I mean, honestly, you got it. It is the biggest gamble. Like, yeah, he might have lost 1, maybe 2 cards, but you knew his hand was not great, which always makes it wonder. Like, you know, now he can see Gecko, and Gecko can really go a long way here, especially against these 4 drop boards. Lucci can really just put on some pressure with 10 Dawn and just completely clear those boards like they never happened.
Absolutely. And I mean, you're absolutely not wrong about that, but I think also like I think Khalifa does kind of make me go, if I was in Boa's shoes right now, Khalifa goes, okay, you know what? They didn't have a great hand, but maybe they found the pieces they need off of that for the following turn. So I start to think like, yeah, maybe pudding does feel kind of good here, but you're absolutely right. They could see the reliable, you know, Moria Ice Age here, and then it just becomes, oh, brother, I'm running away with this real fast.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, things can get out of hand there.
Yeah, you don't want to have to be forced to dedicate a Dawn to pudding every single turn to get that second swing. Because right now, he's essentially... If his Jinbei and Crocodile get removed, that's the world he lives in right now.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And it's completely possible. I mean, one gecko is all it takes. Yeah. One gecko, you know, you get that. Bare minimum, you're going to be able to remove one. But,
yeah.
You know, possible Tempest kick would be just absolute... Even just hard casting a Hamempa, any form of minus.
It's very interesting, you know, that Lucci's taking his time here. So that makes me feel like maybe that pudding really was soul crushing.
I mean, the hand already felt kind of soul crushing. We went Khalifa swing 7.
Yeah. No, it was like swing 7, play Khalifa, swing 5. That's tragic, you know? That means like you didn't even find a Brook, dude. Like, a Brook. I know he would have played a Brook at least, right?
Right, Brook is so... But even though Law, like, you know, Law takes a lot of... It's funny because Brook is incredibly good against...
Oh, there goes another Moria.
And there goes some finger pistols, so we know we're not going to see those in life.
Oh,
not looking
tragic.
Great for Lucci here.
Yeah, it's tragic. Dang, dude. All right, going down to 3, though. 5 in hand for our Boa, and then I believe, well, now going back to 6, I think it was still 6 in hand for Lucci, maybe? Or no, he took and then drew for turn, so I actually think it's 7 in hand. Little Rebecca play here. Finding probably a Brook boy. Maybe wants to do a Spandine situation, but
I don't think he wants to do a Spandine.
Yeah, nobody. That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, there comes a Hina.
Okay. Yeah, Rebecca Hina Lucci. How could we forget the tried and true Rebecca Hina Lucci? The GOAT. Wow. The OG.
Does not fail.
Yep. The RHL, LHR, you know, HLRYH43, you win.
It has
all right?
made the comeback. Just the
Pretty
one
good.
of typically with the Hina, but I mean, you get in the trash one time, all you need, and you of course replace it with that Sabo, so you got that going for you too. Pairing 2 of those threats, just leaving pudding.
Yeah, solid. I think we did have to lose what? We did have to lose 2 cards from hand, so we should be at 5 as Lucci or something like that. I wouldn't feel super bad about that with a blocker on board and the only threat other than your leader being pudding. But how does Boa outpace Lucci here in the end game? You know, like what's the opportunity for Boa? Jinbei.
I think Jinbei Law into... Oh, no. I think Jinbei Law here, bounce back the Hina, and then you can go and play Jozu and bounce back the Lucci. Like, yeah, it gives them access to some removal, but like you're putting 2 bricks back in their hand and taking those threats off of you,
right? And
potentially drawing a card. But this Doflamingo, I don't love it, but we could still play cleanup on the board, and we still only have 2 life. What is it? Rebecca holding very little value here,
6
just
here.
Because there's the Jozu.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead, put that back. Probably put back the Lucci.
What would you like? Yeah, Lucci. Yeah.
To just take that threat off of you. Now go ahead and take your card. So almost ideal, right? Like if we had the Law, it goes just a little bit further, but yeah, then we have that big body and we have those littler ones, and they can of course swing, so we're gonna probably just go 5 at the Hina.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it doesn't matter. 5 Hina, 5 life, I think it doesn't matter.
I think we just block here, just because again, once we see that Law, it's gonna start invalidating those, and then we have nothing. Like, those laws are just really, really obnoxious, especially in
You can say that again.
Because you go attach to,
Yep.
and then you're like stack on top, and for 1 Don you're bouncing a blocker and removing it, which is really tough.
Right. Yeah, I think Lucci's still just trying to find his spot here, you know? I think he's okay. I was like, man, if he hits another Moria here, I'm gonna cry for him. Oh man, I would have cried just a little bit, you know, not a lot. I think we got 5K from Hina definitely sneaking in. I think there's gonna be some Ice Age Lucci situation happening here if I had to take a bet, simply because we did bounce that Lucci back. He does counter out of the 5.
Yeah, countering out with us and Goku, so our searches are no more.
Yeah. And off the Rebecca, I think he picked up Sabo, right?
Yeah, he did pick up Sabo.
Yeah, so I could see like a Ice Age situation with like a Sabo. Oh no, I stand corrected. Okay. That's just a 5. Oh, Ice Age it is though. So we are gonna see that. Oh no, he's found one.
Look.
The
Moria.
The
gecko.
The Moria.
From the top ropes.
He's
back in it like nothing ever happened.
Here. Dang, dude. Oh wait, does he not have the spandom? Oh no, is this like super tragic?
No, he has the
Oh,
spandom.
he putting the Brook to the top. I don't know, dude. Yeah. Yeah, he wants to do that. I don't think he has the...
Does he not have enough targets?
No, I don't think it's that. I don't think he has the Spandine. I didn't see it in Trash, at least. Yeah.
Because maybe not. Maybe are we imagining things now?
Oh, no, he's got... All right, we're... All right. Man, he's just playing tricks on us. He's bait.
I was like, I'm like so sure that I had saw him. I'm like...
Yeah.
But heck, you know, who am I?
Yeah, great question. I would say your name is Vampire Gaming. The man, the myth, the legend. Vamp TCG. Wait a minute. Okay. Choosing the cards to be returned. Does the spandom. Yep. Wants to see the right cards put back in the deck. Alright, chooses these 3 for the CP choices. And now has to do the 3 for Lucci. Or maybe he did that for first? Or that was his 3 for Lucci. Oh, interesting. That was a lot of CP cards.
That it is. That
was a lot of CP cards. Wow. That's going to make some Lucci situations a little tougher.
And there goes that.
Yeah, that and Hina,
and
right?
it can hit the Hina, too. Put them both back.
Solid.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, that 10 cost Kaido is a must. Like, it's an absolute must. So,
and it's crazy because I remember I actually got sacked by it at Peoria.
Right.
A guy was playing Sakazuki. I go value Gecko, Kuzan, something else. He goes Kaido, bounces both of them back with Sakazuki. I was like, oh, I just lose.
I am GG.
Yeah, I was like, I appreciate, you know, like I was like, you put 2 bricks in my hand. I had a couple already. I'm like, oh, yeah. I was like, and now I have that. I was like, I can't answer that without my Kuzan, not without my drink.
Yeah.
5. Is he gonna? Can he do it? 10 is just such a hard number for Lucci to remove overall.
Right. 5 to the pudding. Lets it go. 6 to life.
7 at face.
Yep.
Interesting.
Getting a little aggro here.
Says,
hold my beer. I got this.
We gonna tap 1 Ice Age.
Gotta be, right?
Tempest kick doesn't quite get us there. We need the Ice Age.
I think, yeah, Ice Age and a combination of either Suru or Helmeppo, either one. Definitely have the Suru in chat. Don't know about the Helmeppo, but... Or in trash. I said in chat. Jeez. This is how you know I'm streaming. But, yeah, definitely have the Suru. Don't know about the Helmeppo, but do you returned to Lucci, right? Am I crazy? Oh. Hello. Oh, I don't think he knows. Oh, his camera.
No, he looked like he just know. He was like, oh.
Yeah. Yep.
He's like, look, my hand's up here. It's like, I'm not.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh man,
Keck.
got the fancy camera.
Good lord.
I'm trying to get money like that.
Good lord. Whoops. Well, now the round's ruined. No.
I vote for game loss. Can we vote for game loss, chat?
I've already told my judge to just drop his ass from the event.
Yeah. Just DQ'd.
Oh, is that the Ice Age or?
Oh, that is the Ice Age. Ice Age
Age
into Gecko finding it, and
Yep.
there is that Suru.
Dang, he's got the 3, dude. Wow, I'm so
While we were
shocked.
focused on Keck's face, Sinzu was the real one stacking.
Yeah. He's got the Ice Age. Oh, it's funny.
And there it is. Boom. And we got a new blocker. More cards going back.
Yep.
New Lucci coming down.
Yep. That's a wrap. That's a
Boom,
wrap.
2 more cards back in. A lot of cards. Very few cards in our trash at this point.
That's so crazy, though, that he
Finally
still had
finding
enough.
those geckos. Again, maybe that pudding really put him in,
He really had enough, like, CP cards in trash to return, I think, 6 the previous turn, and then 3 this turn minimum. Like, that's wild.
Yeah, But now very slim.
Yeah.
6 cards back in hand once again.
Yeah.
For Lucci. Lots of value. Full board.
Do we play another Kaido? Gotta be, right? Gotta be. No, I'm joking. Because it's not gonna feel as good. You're not gonna bring back Lucci. You're only gonna be able to bounce.
Oh, we
back
knew
Gecko.
he had Gecko. He bounced the Gecko back.
Yeah.
Acting like that was
there's that red
groundbreaking. Now taking out of rotation though, but it did force him to have an Ice Age to be able to answer it, and fortunately he did.
Yeah. Little 5 to life. 6 in hand for Lucci is just solid all around. But easy block. Jinbei into a one cost
law.
Yeah.
That's that 7-11 version that got transferred over to us as a regional pack.
Yep.
That was some mighty brave work. I'm happy we got him. I'm just sad in the medium.
Yeah. My favorite iteration of that one cost law is the one from the championship pack from Nats.
Oh yeah, that one is very nice.
That card looks good, dude.
I need him to go up. I have so many of those. Somebody make Boa, make that a staple in Boa. Make Boa good.
Oh, that's funny.
Dude, I have so my best packs are Law Sabo. That's what I pull. I pull Law Sabo.
Yeah.
That's my celebrations packs. Yeah, Law Sabo. Never Serial Luffy. It was funny. I was opening them at the celebration event, and then Jinbei has a little bit of white on him, and you know that the cereal one has white.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 7. This might just be it.
You got to block.
Take that block.
Yep.
Here you go, 7. Oh, probably take this. Yeah. Might even swing with that Suru. Suru can go 6. I've turned Suru sideways.
Oh, I've done it before. I've swung 9 for game with Suru.
Dude, a body's a body. End of the day, body is a body. And a lot of people seem to. That's the one thing about Lucci is Lucci can continually play out these bodies. Ooh, the Hina coming back, and we're gonna see that Sabo.
Yup. Oh, another
no,
Luch. Another Rebecca Hina Luch.
Keep it clean. That makes sense.
Tragic, dude.
Yeah.
Tragic. You know.
No real need to block her up like that.
Yeah. He said, "Just don't worry about it. I got this." You know.
Yeah. Pretty much knowing half the bottom of his deck.
Yeah. Funny enough, I don't believe that we've had a bunch of Dofi players today, so I think it would have been very interesting to see how a lot of the Dofis would have done into this Lucci, because we've had I believe like 4 Lucci players minimum that I've seen today in the event so far. Oh, another, what is this, 8 for, oh no, 7, excuse me, for Dofi. I don't think it's gonna save you too much time. Does let you draw a card, which is nice. Little 6. Did you see what the Sengoku picked up? I did not.
I did not.
Yeah. And a 1-cost blocker law. Look at that the super pre-release version of it.
Yeah.
You know,
I have so many super pre-release cards.
Yeah.
I thought for sure these are first editions. I'm rich.
Oh, it looks like three drop Dofi was off of the Sengoku. So
I see.
we are aware of one of the 1Ks. I think this is looking probably pretty lights out though for Boa. Unfortunately, here, I hate to say it.
I mean, it was a bad match to begin with, but you know, came out, gave it his all. It's never over till it's over.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you said, came out, gave it its all. I think he did, you know, like the best he could with the hand, up until like basically multiple Moria's Nice Ages get dropped. That's when the game just kind of you can't beat that value, you know.
Exactly. No card generates more value in this game than Gecko Moria.
Yeah. Besides pudding, of course. No. I'm just
I think it's a heck of a card.
6 to life does take the block. I think that's almost a little too telling though. Now, like, just as another 6. Oh, 2 1Ks. Yeah, that's kind of rough.
Yeah, there it is.
7 to life is going to be taken unless this is a removal to Hina. I think you just slap the rest on Hina, right? Yeah.
That looks like that's it, folks.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Boom.
Yep. Oh, he got enough. He had enough.
No. He got it. Oh. I'm gonna have a half day that Friday, but my flight isn't till like the morning, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we'll figure it out.
I'm gonna figure this out.
Yeah. What time are you getting in?
I think I'm getting in at like 9 a.m.
Word, because there was a flight where I could leave at like 6 and get in at like 8, and it was slightly less, and I was like, oh, because I think I have me coming in at like 11.
Sure. Oh,
see you in Japan, dude. Hungry. We gotta sync up. Definitely. I'm so excited. I'm about to be in Japan with so many friends, and I don't even know what to do. Like, this is gonna be a movie.
Solid start for both players here.
I got distracted.
No, you're good, brother. Got a couple mills, got a Brook on the board.
That Brook, really nice turn 3 play.
It feels kind of bad though that I think Jubby did have to start with the Tempest kick there. You know, you really want to try and save those in this matchup till the end.
Honestly though, I don't think it's the worst move.
It's not the worst.
If he does that now, if he swings 5, mills 2, he can just remove both of Sinzu's bodies, which removing this Brook is going to be a pivotal moment. If he can't answer this Brook this turn, it's going to be a game-defining moment.
Yeah. All right, so we're trying to get that camera adjusted, I see.
It fell down is what it looked like happened.
Yeah. We're getting close.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost there. We're almost. And... easy.
It's just like getting better than worse.
It's getting somewhere. Is there just not like a?
Oh man, can we go? Is that what you're telling me? Hungry? We can go to the Nintendo Museum.
So
Did I have to register for that like 2 months in advance? If so, that sucks.
Bro,
hey, are you good?
Bro, no, my camera stand broke.
What is,
oh no!
What happened?
He said his camera stand broke.
It's very common.
Oh wait.
No, I have to. It has to lay on top of my monitor now, but I guess this can work. Okay, I just gotta play very calmly, not hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, no slamming your desk again, bro. Jeez. Y'all are good. Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh my god. All right. So swinging 5, milling the
winner, dude. Everybody has these winner cards. I haven't won one yet.
Dude, I've been
in the finals.
I want to cry, bro. I've got 2, and neither of them were Hitokiri Kamazo. So I got one of the Kakus, and I got one of the Sanjis. But yeah, trashing the Kaido and the Kaku there. It looked like he was about to rest 1, maybe for like a Spandam situation.
Maybe even playing a Tempest Kick or Ice Age.
Oh, Suru Brook. Yerp. He said get rid of that Brook.
Remove that Brook is pivotal. If not, that Brook is going to pretty much be there the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Because you're going to want to remove every other body that plays. So, and you can see the importance of removing that with him paying and giving up one of those 2Ks.
Yeah. That is definitely it definitely doesn't feel bad, but it doesn't feel great. Like,
oh no, never.
You're
never
like, oh no.
You just have to do it because if not, that brook, because it's pretty much like the leader has -2,
100%,
and that minus goes a really long way. Of
Oh,
course,
it's
these swings at the life are easy takes, and
Yeah.
then we see this Sabo, and yeah, if he hadn't removed it, he's gonna be protected under Sabo. Then we go 7. He's probably gonna play Jack, and you're just like, okay, best case, I'm removing. Yeah, and it just spirals. Like you have to be able to answer that brook.
Yeah, see, that's the tough part, is dealing with Jack on the following curve. Now that you know that your opponent has a Sabo, which deals with the brook if it gets rested. If you don't rest the brook, then the brook just dies to Jack. So it's just like you're kind of like have to play your own Sabo here.
Yeah,
like you have to answer Sabo with Sabo.
Lucci's aren't playing for Sabo anymore.
I know, so it's like few and far between to find.
Yeah, we got greedy. We're playing 2. I'm like 4 Sabo, because like the other best deck just bounces, doesn't care about your Sabo.
True. They said, "Oh, you're playing that card? Oh, that's fine. Goodbye."
Yeah, just draw 2 again. No big deal. Cycle it. Cycle 1 more again.
Oh, pudding. Sorry, did you like those 2 cards you got? Pudding. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Maybe, all right. This is optimistic. That I was saying like a 6 here into a Sabo, question mark? So, you see the 6K swing come out. What does he trash here? Okay, that's actually really solid. They get a Spandam and a Rebecca into trash. Fantastic. Although it is kind of a shame because like holding on to the Rebeccas till the end of this match is like pretty important to some degree.
Ooh, there comes that Lucci. That's an expensive Lucci.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That card went to $70 after I sold mine for 40.
Did it really? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good lord. Yeah, I think Lucci makes sense though, because you know that if the Jack comes down, you need to have something tall. Like obviously your best player here was Sabo, but
yeah, I mean you just need to establish a threat. Yeah, Sabo the best play, but we just need bodies. You need to be able to swing and apply pressure.
Sure.
And then, like, you know, if they do play Jack, they're gonna remove Lucci over the brook, or they can opt for the brook, but you make them have to make that choice.
Right. I think with the 7,
there goes 5. See what we minus.
Little 5. You know, this is such a weird matchup that sometimes you're just taking hits that otherwise you normally wouldn't take. So like this 6 right here, I think you're just taking that. Yeah, you're trying.
Yeah,
to
I mean the biggest thing in these, because like they can't take away your value.
Yep,
you want them to. Oh, there it is. And is it the Lucci?
No, right? Maybe.
You'll see. I mean, yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Take off that pressure, but yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is like you just want those cards. The worst part in these is when your opponent gets a swing at your bodies, because you need those resources. You want that value. Oh, is he he's
redoing it. That's
Brook.
actually solid for Jebby then. That's really solid. Because if you're getting to keep the Lucci here, I mean, now you can potentially, like, personally speaking, I think that Jack is just a losing game to play into for the rest of the game. Like, you're swinging potentially like 12K, maybe even like drop your hold on for removing this Jack. Like, you might
and
go
now
14.
like you don't really have any efficient way to answer it. It costs you a lot to do so, just because of the cost. Even if you attach all of your Dawn, you know, he swung with the Sabo, so he wasn't afraid of you doing that. And he's going to counter out, and if so, then you're just infinity behind. And again, like, you know, even cards like Kaido cannot answer him.
Yeah, I think, like, just, I don't know. To me, I'm thinking of, like, I'm genuinely considering going 14 here, and then thinking about, wait, what is this? Okay, yeah, genuinely thinking about that, and then like just saving my cards that are gonna be making a play for me for the next turn with like a Gecko Moria. See, the tough part about this 5 though is it feels, I don't know, personally it feels kind of like free. 5. Has he countered that yet? I don't think so. Sorry, I was looking away at something really fast.
I know you're good. I also was distracted. I have to like stare at this, otherwise if I look over, then I'm like, ooh.
Yep. You end up missing the one thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a tough call. It's a tough call, but like, I think you kind of just have to. Oh no, he's taking the 5. I think that's bad.
I mean, if he pressures.
Oh wow, he's not going for. Oh,
I think yeah, he used 2K here.
This is really interesting.
Oh man, maybe he doesn't have a 2K.
Well, I think he does. I think he's just setting up his trash if he needs to.
That's fair. Yeah, look and see the Sura. Oh no, Kawifa.
Yep. 1 Tempest kick. Okay. Oh, so he's gonna remove it a different way, but oh, interesting. This feels like it's gonna be a really resource heavy removal though. He's thinking about where he wants to put that -3. If he's considering removing both of these, I just think it's like you're dropping far too many of your reducers.
I mean, yeah, that's what's unfortunate. Like to be able to, you're like even just answer Jack costs 2 cards alone. Right. So let's see. We see our own Jack come down. Yeah, that is the ideal retaliation.
I guess.
Unfortunate, we had to do the Tempest, but establishing our own Jack because again, it's very expensive for Senzu to also answer this Jack.
Yeah, no, for sure. But yeah, I just think it makes Senzu's Moria play feel like fairly easy if he just has. Like, I don't know if he particularly has... I know he has a Suru in trash. I don't know if he has Helmeppo. But, like, having Helmeppo really makes his Moria play feel, like, just very mathed out, you know?
If we got it, I mean, you can just go 8 at Lucci and do a big value Gecko and go 7 at Life. Put a lot of pressure on while establishing a lot of threats. Even just doing...
I think he's only got 9 Dawn, right? So... It's like he couldn't do the 8-7. It would be like I think it would be like a 6-8 or something like that. Tempest kick.
Oh, there's a Tempest kick. Minus probably on. We could put it. Oh yeah, on the Jack. So he's an 8 now.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna go. We see a leader. We go 7.
Uh-oh. What's he cooking up over there? Ice Age gets him in Jack range. But then what are you doing with the rest of your turn, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you just have to make him a 3. So, and then you can Jack, which is the biggest thing. And the power of playing Jack first is because otherwise Gecko can only KO a 2. So now we're going to see him go down to a 7. And then we're just 4 minus away from making that Jack disappear.
Yeah. So this is another -1. Now we've got a 7 cost here. Oh, he doesn't. No, I was about to say he doesn't have. No, he does, right? No. I was thinking he had all 9 up. I was like, oh, maybe this is like a Kaido situation, but he used the 1 for the Tempest kick, so still.
That would be gross. But no, we could see. What's it look like? Are we going to play? Oh, Rebecca, and now we're probably gonna fetch back that Kaku. Oh, Hina, perfect. Boom.
Right.
Minus the 4, rest the Jack, KO the Jack.
Yeah.
Taking that draw and filtering our hand once again.
I'm learning that I have a lot to learn about hosting these events. There's simple things I keep forgetting, but hopefully the commentary has been nice and fun. But I just keep missing simple things that I keep
it's all good. It happens. It happens.
First event, baby. We're getting it all figured out.
You know what? We're doing a great job. We see Spandine come down here. Little free. Free search. Ooh, whiff.
Oh, whiff. Tragic.
Free trash.
Yep.
We're gonna go ahead. Get rid of that. Play a Brook. Yeah, get that extra little minus there. And now we have that with our Jack. So with leader, you can just KO a 5 just based off of swings alone. No minus needed.
All right, so he does kill the...
And go ahead and make sure that they didn't have anything in trash. And if they do, then you can remove that Suru, because sometimes leaving that on board, but we see one right there in the trash, though.
Right. looks like Senzu is Senzu's got about 4 cards in hand. It's always hard to tell with these like mono color sleeves.
Yeah, that Lucci about to go to distance.
Yeah. I mean, you just kind of bully hand now, but you don't even really get to, because it's just like a 5 to Hina. Sure, just if I don't need it, I could just let it go. You could block, you know. I mean, he's really got to go crazy with like a double Ice Age Moria type play here. It's got to be this has to be like the turn to swing it around in your favor.
Yeah.
So it does protect.
That would be absolutely disgusting. Ooh, we could be doing a full 10 Dawn turn.
Oh yeah. I mean, we haven't seen a Dawn dedicated yet, so I'm very assumptive that that's what we have planned here. Yep. So we got one, maybe.
Oh,
Tempest
kick. Tempest kick. Double Tempest kick can take us there.
No, I think it's just gonna be 1 into an Ice Age, because you reduce. Yeah, you reduce that. You reduce it with Ice Age. You get
just the Kaido. Just send him out of here.
Wow, so he's running 2 Kaidos. Wow, okay.
And now you're going to command one of those cards out of hand as well, putting Senzu down to 3 or 2?
2, I think 2 in hand at that point, yeah. Oh, that's tragic.
Yeah, and again, a big body that is hard to answer in terms of just minus. Yeah, I got to really take a look, see what we got there. Neither player having seen a Gecko, it looks like.
Yeah.
This could be exactly what he needed to turn it around. And this is why we play Kaido. You know, it's really good. Tempest kick, Kaido, get rid of your 10 drop.
Yeah. You know, that I will say that, you know, as much as I played a bunch of Lucci, so I kind of got tired of the mirror matchup after a while.
I was bad at the mirror.
The one thing I will give the mirror is I will say that whenever it feels like you're about to lose, there's a chance that you just come back and just win, because you have like the most, you know, tempo turning turn that's like, okay, yeah, deal with that, bro. Good luck. You know? So I think that this Kaido's solid. He trashes a 0 cost event as well, leaving him with 2 cards in hand. So I think he's going to be lacking very hard on the counter power, but he's probably going to be looking decent with, like, I would imagine it would blow my mind if he hasn't seen a Moria by now, you know? Like, I feel like you have to have seen a Moria at this point.
I mean,
maybe
you know, it's not unheard of. They do see him. It looks like there is 1, 2 in trash for Juby. I don't know about Senzu, but
I saw 1 in his trash, I believe.
Yeah, look at that. Very slim. 2 cards in hand. Manifesting. No Gecko. Ooh.
2 in trash now. Yikes.
We're going to see easy 1K with the Spandine.
Little 1K.
Spandine. Spandarino.
Yep, Spandarino.
There we go. Ooh, making room on that board. It's giving Gecko. Oh, no. It's not Gecko. Only 3 cards again. Like, you know, it just takes 1. Oh, we're just going at it. Getting after it. 7. Or is that just 6? It's a 6. Nice little 2K check.
Yeah. Little hey, man, what's popping over there?
I mean, hey, you know, like, I've gone down to 1 life as Lucci because I didn't have a 2K. Then I lost.
Yeah.
Those I had was 1K. 8 cards in hand. 1K counter. I was going to use 1 more K to win.
He still has 9 Dawn. Moria's situation, maybe?
If he does, he has... We go 7. Yeah, I mean, even a Tempest kick into Gecko can be enough to remove. Oh, just 6. 6 checking the Lucci. Do we have no counter? I mean, if you have counter, I think we give it.
Yeah, he's only got 3 cards in hand.
Opting to give up the Lucci as he can't remove the Kaido.
Oh,
those cards just in case.
Tragic.
And there it is. Big Gex. Big Gex. Yeah, making the correct move here. Because if he didn't, he would have got a card for free. But now, Senzu in turn gets to do a value Gecko.
So wait, what's going on? He's...
maybe
Is he got the removal for this? No shot.
He might. He could do... He could do an Ice Age and
Helmeppo.
swing with the here, because if he didn't, he would have got a card for free. But now, Sinzu in turn gets to do a value gecko.
So wait, what's going on? He's
maybe
he got the removal for this? No shot.
He might. He could do an Ice Age and
Helmeppo.
swing with the.
Yeah,
he can play Kaku, right? Kaku does -3.
He could,
he
yeah.
only has -4. It still doesn't get him there.
Dang.
Still doesn't get him there. Maybe he has a 1.
No, I think he does. He think he's a 4 cost right now, right? So it's -1.
He's -4.
He's 5. He's 5.
Yeah. So the Kaku -3 still won't get him where he wants to, but we could go into Spandian, into Khalifa, into -2, draw 2, trash 2, and then if we have a Subaru, then we can swing with the Brook.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But it does clear the board and establishes your gecko, which could be enough. Let's see what he does. All right, we got 3 going back.
Finger pistol action right there.
Oh,
so what are we doing?
Glimpsed over the Khalifa. Oh, just taking
just
that.
playing that Lucci. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, with 2 bodies on board, you cannot lose this turn, and then you can set yourself up to attempt to win the next turn with all those threats on board.
That's fair. That is fair. It makes sense. Yeah, returning the 3, putting them back to the bottom. Jubby's got a lot of ground to make up for, though. 5 here. I feel like, depending on what your hand is, you might just have to take this. And just kind of pray that you can see the removal. Yep.
Yeah.
You need the reduction, you need the removal.
You need to find that gecko, you need to find something.
Yeah, Ice Age Gecko, and I think you
got
stand a chance.
The Kaido. So even like Rebecca into Sabo isn't bad.
Yeah, I mean, I think Kaido staying on the board is huge here.
Yeah.
The opponent's only got 3 cards in hand. They're going to want to end the game the following turn. If you're able to do enough removal here, you know, there's definitely a world where you're able to stabilize it a little bit, but it's still tough no matter what.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. This is interesting. Very interesting. The 1K check on the Lucci was actually kind of huge. I mean, to be fair, it makes sense just to let it go because, you know, the Gecko would have removed it regardless. So he did save a card there for sure. Oh no, swinging 7 here. Swinging 7 here is not going to allow him to do like the reduction.
He's going to go 7-9-9. Trust he's got the rush Lucci.
Okay, bro, chill. He's got a blocker. Oh no. Okay. 7 -1 to the Hina. That's gonna not feel great as Jubby right now. I feel like just not having. I mean, there is a world where
too. That's a lot in the trash there.
Yeah, there's a world where you still have like the Ice Age and the Rebecca combo, which is fine, but it just doesn't feel as powerful as a Moria play, obviously.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, you can.
I know. Thank you, Hungry. Thank you. He said 7-9-9 wouldn't even win him game though. Dude, just Hungry putting you in your place, bro.
Hey man, 7-9-9. That invisible blocker. He's swinging into the Brook at 7. Yeah. That's something.
That's dirty. What are we doing here?
Coming down. Is that Becky? Are we Rebecca? Oh yeah, we're gonna Rebecca Hina Lucci, RHL.
Yeah, it still doesn't feel. It's not bad.
Oh no, Rebecca Spanding. Maybe into the.
Wait.
No way we just play our own Lucci here, right? Like, we gotta be going.
Is he like Rebecca Khalifa? But I still don't think you remove.
Yeah, I mean, you don't. Kaku gives you the most minus.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
Kaku.
Yeah,
okay, because we got the
Okay.
Hina's a 2. We're gonna minus the
Sure.
Lucci, take both of
Sure.
those off of board.
Yep. Makes sense. So now we're gonna bring Lucci down to a 1 cost. We'll be able to hit the Lucci play afterwards. I mean, this is crazy. This is one of those moments where you're like, dude, he's down and out. He can't even.
Well, it's crazy that Kaku left the deck for a minute. Everybody was playing Who's Who, and now he's found his way back into the deck.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he's got balls of steel.
Woo! 3 Gecko going back.
He got rid of the Rebecca instead of the Luch.
Oh,
no. He swings 9 into. Oh, I see. I was crazy.
Okay.
I was like, dude, this guy is.
That makes sense.
I was like, he has got balls of steel. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
He's him.
Okay, that makes so much more sense. I literally, like, Kaido was out of my brain at that point. I was just like, dude, wow, he got rid of these.
I also like, yeah, I thought in my head that he already swung with them.
Right, yeah. Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny. That was huge for him to get that.
Look.
That 7K that got through on the Rebecca was pretty big. That helped. Or not on the Rebecca, excuse me, the Brook.
Yeah,
that was really nice. And now his opponent has to come up with another counterplay. So yet again, kind of, if you're lacking the reduction, the Rebecca or the Moria, like, you could straight up just lose the game right here. Yeah. Oh, he's got finger pistol. Rebecca's gone. How do you
now
live?
He has 9 and the classic 11. If he just needs to go for lethal, if he wants to get crazy, he can go 10-10.
10-10 or 9-11. Oh,
he's got
boy.
4 cards.
I think it's 4.
4. That's a lot. Oh,
Yep,
going for
10.
the 10-10.
Well, now you take it for sure. You take it.
This
for
is
sure.
Naruto. Get it? Because it's
10.
10-10.
Oh my god, I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
Oh, there it is. Boom, 10. Do we get there?
10-10. Let's
Joey
see.
have it. Ooh, we got.
Oh, that's 8.
8. Ooh.
2K, 2K.
2K. Ooh, he
Jubby's
was counted up.
him.
Look at that.
Jubby
Look at
is
that.
him.
Coming back.
Oh my goodness. He's him.
Wow. What felt like, once again,
Wow.
establishing that Gecko felt really good, but winning without a single Gecko here, showing
Dude, the
true power in
Virginia
the mirror. There
Beach,
goes that 9.
the Virginia Beach local taking the
There
dub
goes
here.
9.
That's crazy. I thought he was super cooked. Like, not even close. I thought he was, like, well done cooked.
Yeah, stacked, rigged. It's scripted. Refs interfered.
Gotta be.
Bad call. Flag on the play.
100%, dude. He's the Chiefs, right? And Senzu's the Bills right now. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Dude, solid though. That's so crazy that he got out of that. Wait. Where does opponent go? Oh. Wait. Okay, 3 2Ks. Yeah, 1 card left. You swing
Boom,
7.
just fives, or just
Yeah.
7. Yeah, you just do 7. Take. Ooh, yeah, I guess you gotta go. Yeah. Oh, and he gets the KO that. Yeah, see, that's why it matters.
Yep.
But we still
Wow.
got it.
GG. GG. That was a game. That was actually really back and forth. When I thought Jubby was 100% cooked, that was actually very, very good. That was a super solid finals right there. All right. Well, let's get back to our beautiful little cast over here, dude. Wow. Congrats to Jubby for taking home first place, winning that beautiful sealed box in the first ever Luffy TCG bounty battle, accompanied by the man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT, Vampire TCG, right? Judged by the one, the only, the legend. I almost want to say that I get up his Discord name wrong every single time, but I think it's called Arnanoff. But shout out to my man Cody for holding it down with the judge judging today. Like literally, dude, I could not have done it without him. I could not have done it without you as well, Vamp. Super solid all around. Very, very happy. I think that I have a lot that I've learned from this first event, and I know that I have it will be even better from now on, because I think that I made quite a few mistakes throughout this, but I'm gonna do better for sure.
Dude, I see you taking notes. You got the pen out. You've been taking notes of what needs to be better.
Yes, sir. I have
Pac-Man out here with Lim. I know Pac-Man.
Dude, he's him with Lim. Okay.